जगे पुरुषार्थी।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी। वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। बुद्ध गगन के तारे।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे। परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
समर्थ बनाओ।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागो सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ। बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर शुभ संदेश हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा। भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरम्। वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
वेणुर्मधुरो रेणुर्मधुरा पाणिर्मधुरः पादौ मधुरौ नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सुप्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
हरणं मधुरं तरणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं स्मरणं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
कुञ्जा मधुरा माला मधुरा यमुना मधुरा वीची मधुरा सलिलं मधुरं कमलं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपी मधुरा लीला मधुरा युक्तं मधुरं मुक्तं मधुरं दृष्टं मधुरं शिष्टं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपा मधुरा गावो मधुरा यष्टिर्मधुरा सृष्टिर्मधुरा दलितं मधुरं फलितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
जब भगवत गीता पढ़ना मैंने आरंभ किया, शुरू में तो मुझे ये लग रहा था कि एक धार्मिक किताब है, हिंदू धर्म का होने के नाते ये सारा मुझे पता होना चाहिए। लेकिन जैसे जैसे मैं अंदर चलता गया, वैसे वैसे अंदरूनी बदलाव आता गया। कोई कहता है भगवान मिलेंगे गीता पढ़ने से, मुझे मिल चुके। कहाँ है भगवान? भगवत गीता स्वयं कहती है कि मैं तो बीज प्रदाता हूं। भगवान ने बीज प्रदान हम लोगों को किया, अंश रूप से वो हमारे अंदर स्थापित हो गए, और वो अंश रूप जो है वो हमारा आत्मा। क्या हम आत्मा से, अंदर से संतुष्ट है? ये संतुष्टि का अभ्यास करना पड़ता है। देह तो मंदिर है भगवान का, देह भी सुंदर होना चाहिए, देह सुदृढ़ होना चाहिए, देह लचीला होना चाहिए, स्फूर्तिला होना चाहिए, क्योंकि मंदिर साफ नहीं रखेंगे तो भगवान अंदर बैठेंगे कैसे? और इसलिए नित्य योग तो करना ही चाहिए। और भगवत गीता योग भी सिखाती है, अष्टांग योग सिखाती है, कैसे बैठना है ये भी सिखाती है, कैसे सांस लेना ये भी सिखाती है। लेकिन यदि अंतिम कोई संदेश है भगवत गीता का तो वो ये है, तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु मां मनुस्मरयत् च मयि अर्पित मनोबुद्धिर मामे वैश्यस्य संशयम्। असंशय यदि मुझे प्राप्त होना है तो उसके लिए क्या करना होगा? मयि अर्पित मनोबुद्धिर, मन और बुद्धि अर्पण करके, तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु नित्य युक्ता उपासते। ये जो बात है कि मैं सदा सर्वदा उसके चिंतन में लगा रहूं, मन और बुद्धि से लगा रहूं, और युद्ध के समय पर तो ज्यादा लगा रहूं।
सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनऊ रघुबर विमल जसु जोदायकु फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतई सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माही जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होतन आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज संहारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग पर ताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय।
सख संस्थापकं वीरम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता
संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा। ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ भूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी। वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
Jai Shri Krishna, everyone. A very, very, very warm welcome to all of you on this beautiful, delightful, wonderful evening. I welcome all of you to this beautiful session of 17th Adhyay. With the blessings of Param Pujya Govind Dev Giriji Maharaj, we have been blessed and accepted by Krishna himself to be able to learn correct pronunciation of Geeta Ji and to make our life little better. Last week, we had started with the 17th chapter, which Kavita Didi very rightfully told us is the practical way of enhancing our gunas from tamasic to rajasic and rajasic to sattvic. The correct way to begin anything is with prayer, with bringing Krishna amongst us. And to do that honor, we have Kriti Didi with us. Kriti Didi is from Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh. She joined Geeta Parivar in January of 2021. She is MA in Hindi as well as political science. She is a teacher, and in Geeta Parivar, she extends her services everywhere except teaching. So rightfully, she's tech support for level 1, 2. She's in monitoring team. She helps us with Ram Raksha Strot. She is a GC for level 1, 2. I can just go on and on, but right now I would request her to come forward and bless us with her prayer. So Didi, please start the opening prayer for us.
Jai Shri Krishna ji, thank you. Vasudeva Sutang Devam Kansa Charunamardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you so much, Didi. Now that Krishna is with us, now that right time for bringing little bit of light. Let's just invoke the presence of divine light. For that, I would like to invite Neeta Didi, who is from Pune. She joined Geeta Parivar in December of 2020. She has a jewelry business, but here she is a trainer and has been trainer since December of 2021. She has completed 16 batches of L1 as a trainer. Let's welcome Didi.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृताम् कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः वरदां शारदां नुमः
Bhodip Tvam Brahmarup Andhakar Nivarak Imam Maya Krit Puja Pritedra Pravadya Om Deepebhyo Namaha. In this beautiful glowing ambience, now let's welcome our speaker for today, our very own, the youngest member, our Kavita Didi. She's a Geeta Vrati and Geeta Praveena, and she's disciple of Param Pujya Guruji himself. She is one of the youngest program coordinators for Geeta Parivar, and she inspires all of us to keep moving forward on this divine journey. She is a wonderful poetess and a very accomplished dancer amongst everything else. All of us look forward to her simple examples how to lead life, live life with Geeta ji. Today, she is going to do the second part of 17th chapter for us, the Shraddha Traya Vibhag Yog, and give us more examples of how each of our action can be divided into Sattvic, Rajasic, and Tamasic. Last time she talked about food, and we are looking forward to her talking about Tap, Dan, etc. of Rajasic, Tamasic, and Sattvic gunas. So, Kavita Didi, please welcome.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Sada Shiva Samarambham Vyasa Shankara Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayana Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshini Bhagavati Ashtadashaadhyayini Amba Tvamanusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshini Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshini. So once again, welcome in the interpretation session So this time we have 17th chapter, Shraddha Tray Vibhag Yog. And this is our last interpretation session for this batch for level 2. So level 1 we have completed, and very soon we will be completing our level 2 and we will register. I hope you all have registered in level 2. If not, then also register yourself for level 3 and get chance to learn other 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. So yes, last time we have completed till 10 shlokas. So till the food. So 3 types of foods are described in Bhagavad Gita: sattvic food, rajasic food, and tamasic food. Now we will see 3 types of yajna also, dana also, tapa also. So everything is divided into 3 parts according to Bhagavad Gita. In Gunatraya Vibhag Yog, we have seen the 3 different types of gunas: sattvic guna, rajasic, and tamasic. Now, how can we apply these things in our practical life according to Bhagavad Gita? God will explain in 17th chapter. So this chapter is more practical. So it has more practical aspects. So let's begin with the 11th shloka, that is about the yajna. So when it comes about the yajna in Bhagavad Gita, we don't have the meaning. Yajna means the samidha. You just put samidha in the fire. Not like that. That is havan, the type of yajna. But we have different types of yajna. Especially we in previously also we have seen once the 5 types of yajna: Mahabhut yajna, Brahma yajna, Manush yajna, Atithi yajna. Similarly, we have here the yajna word, and we have different types of yajna. Now, if we take the meaning, literal meaning, the havan, that yajna, then also God is telling how this yajna also has different types according to the action, according to the intention. So last time we have discussed that actions are not important, but our intentions. So here we will see how the intentions of the person, of the doer, can change the type of yajna, or the sattvic yajna can become a rajasic or tamasic. So how it happens, we will see what are the qualities of sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic yajnas. Aphalakankshibhiryajyo vidhidrashto ya ijyate yashtavyameveति manas samadhaya sa sattvikaha. So first he starts with the sattvic yajna. What is sattvic yajna? So first word only he uses aphalakankshibhiryajyo, aphala, without seeking any phala, any fruit, any consequence, without thinking consequence. When the person performs yajna, that is called sattvic yajna. So whatever work you are doing, like Arjuna has to do yuddha, has to go for the war right now, and God is telling you, do your yuddha, you do this war without seeking its fruit, because whatever is happening, I already have decided. You only have to become nimitta matram bhava savyasachin. So now Lord is telling aphalakankshibhiryajyo, whatever you do, the yajna, you don't seek for the fruit. You just do your karma. You just focused on your actions. So if you are a student, you have to be focused on your studies, not on the result. If you are employed in an office, then you have to be focused on your work, not on the salary, because salary we all know we will get in the end of the month. So where we need to have our focus, that is very important. So aphalakankshibhiryajyo, and same thing he has also told in 2nd chapter. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. And there he's not saying that don't seek for the fruit, but he is saying that you don't have any right to think about the fruit, to think about the consequence, because you don't know what will be the result. You can only do your karma. So you don't have even right, you don't have power, you don't have any ability to know the future, to know the consequence. So if you cannot know the consequence, why you are having an anxiety in your mind about the something which you don't know, which is unknown. So sometimes many of us, we have this fear called fear of unknown. We don't know why we have this anxiety, why we have this tension, but from morning till evening, we are stressed, we are depressed. This happens due to unknown. This is called unknown fear. And this comes when we are so much attached with our fruits, with the results. So when we are attached with the results, maybe we don't know sometimes, but automatically the fear will come in our mind. So if we want to control, if we don't want to have this unknown fear, many of us, we must have experienced this kind of fear. Many people have this. So they, without any reason, if they ask what is the reason, they cannot tell, but they have fear in the mind. So this kind of fear can be avoided if we are not much attached with the fruit, if we are not much attached with the results. So we have to control this thing, that we should not have attachment with the results. Aphala kankshibhir yagyo. If we want to live happily, because many times it happens, if we are so much attached with the results, that is the cause of all the pains, sorrows, and that make like our expectations will be high, more higher, and then we will put more effort. But that time when we are putting effort for, and we are focusing on the result, then this putting effort becomes very sorrowful, very painful, because whatever work we are doing, we are not enjoying it, but we are more dependent, we are more focused on the fruit. So we have to become detached with the fruit. Aphala kankshibhir yagyo. And that's why in Bhagavad Gita, God is not telling about this aphala thing only once, but he is telling again and again. Frequently in Bhagavad Gita, if you read, you will read. So you can observe that Lord is telling this thing again and again, so many times in all the chapters. Many times he is telling. Why? Because it is very important. Because as a person, as a human being, we have to work all the time. So all the work, we should do all the work for without any attachment with the result. Aphala kankshibhir yagyo vidhidrashto ya ijyate yashtavyame veti manas samadhaya satkaha. And that should be followed, like whatever work we are doing, we are performing yajna, so we should follow the ordinance of Shastras. So we already have discussed about the ordinance of the Shastras, because the chapter itself begins with the question of Arjuna. Arjuna is asking the people who perform work without knowing the ordinance of Shastras, but they have Shraddha, then what will happen to them? So he is telling, you should try to follow the Shastra. If you don't know, just follow the people who already have done that thing. Vriddha Vyavahara. So just follow your elders, your ancestors. And if also you don't know, then also he is telling the results of the people who don't know the ordinance, but they are performing with the Shraddha. That would be good only. But still, we should try to follow the Shastra also as much as possible. Yashtavyame veti manas samadhaya sasatvikaha. And also, this is my duty, this yajna, this action, whatever work is there in front of me, this is my duty. And when we have this feeling of responsibility, of duty, and we are performing our karma, that is the best way of doing our karma. Because we are not focused on the fruit. This is my responsibility. I am the main earning person of my family. So this is my duty. Now, I will not ask anybody else, you should earn money or something. But I am the main source of earning, so I have to perform my duty. Nobody asks his daughter or children to earn money. If they are not able to do that, they are small kids. So that feeling of responsibility we should have, like our mother does. Mother cooks food daily. She never asks anybody to cook food, to make food for everyone. because she knows this is my responsibility. So when we have feeling of responsibility, duty for every work, then we will not have this sense of result. We will not be much attached with the results. So if we want to get detached with the result, then we have to have the sense of responsibility, duty. So yashtavyameveti manas samadhaya sa satvikaha. So this is my duty and I should do that, and this should be our feeling while doing all our work. So we have to perform the karma, all the yajnas according to the shastras, and to think that this is my duty and I am the person who should do this. Let's think about the scenario. There is a child and mother, a very, very nice conversation. So once the mother asks her child, what do you love me? This child, the answer of the child is, yes, I love you a lot. Then the mother asks for the reason. Why do you love me? Can you tell? Can you explain? So the reply of this child is like, whatever we are thinking, you take care of me, you give me food. Then mother said, suppose I will not be able to give you food, then would you love me? Then the child again asked, the child again said, of course I will love you. But the mother again and again asks, would you stop loving me if I will not take care of you, if I will not give you food? Then the child again says, okay, I will love you again, always. But in the end, because you are so beautiful, because you are respected to me, you are elder to me, child gives so many reasons, and mother again says same thing. Would you stop loving me if I will not be like that as you are expecting in your mind? So in the end, this child becomes so irritated because whatever he says, mother says something like, if I will not have this quality, would you stop loving me? So this child in the end says, okay, stop. Now I am asking you, do you love me? This mother says yes. Then this child says, why do you love me? Tell me the reason. And then the mother replies, I love you because you are my child. There is no reason behind my love, but you are mine, so I love you. Like my hand. This hand is mine, so I love you. If someone will ask me, which hand do you love most? I cannot answer because both the hands belong to me, so I love them. So when we have this feeling of mindness, this is my, so when we don't have any expectation, that is called unexpected love. That should be for our karma, that should be for our yajna also. Whatever yajna we are performing, whatever actions we are performing, we should have this feeling of mindness. This is I have the responsibility. When I wash my hairs, I never say that why I should, what will I get after washing my hairs. Nobody thinks about that because we are not attached with the fruit. These are my hairs, so I have to wash them. That feeling we should have for our every action. That is the message of Lord here. So this is about the sattvic yajna. So whatever karma yajna you are performing, just perform with the sense of duty or responsibility without seeking its result. Then it becomes your sattvic yajna. Second, abhisandhayatu phalam dambharthamapi chaivayat ijyate bharatashreshtha tam yagyam vidhi rajasam. Now he is explaining second category of yajna, that is rajasic yajna. So he is telling the people who have just opposite to the sattvic. In sattvic, we don't have to think about the fruit, but when we are so much attached with the fruit, rajo ragatmakam vidhi. So rajo guna belongs to the ragatmakam, like results of our actions. Then this kind of yajna, this kind of action belongs to the rajasic yajna. This is called rajasic yajna. So abhisandhayatu phalam, with the view of phala, purpose or the intention or the fruit or consequences. So when we are studying, some people just put 90%. So when we are reading, we are studying, seeing 90%, I have to get 90% marks. That should be our goal, should be fixed. But not every time we should think about the fruit only, consequence only. Because students, they are not studying. They are going to study for 2 hours, but in 2 hours they are thinking about the fruit only for 1 hour, and they spend 1 hour, 1.5 hour for about the fruit only. They just think about the fruit and they just spend their time. So this should not be our attachment. We should have some goal, 90%, 95%, but we should not much indulge with the fruit, with the consequence. So abhisandhayatu phalam dambharthamapi chaiva yat, and also for dambhartham, they want to show off, like I am very dharmic person, so I am performing the yajna. So this is called the dambha. So when we want to showcase something or our actions in front of others, this is called the rajasic yajna. When we are doing, like suppose some person is performing yajna, why is performing yajna? To show others, this is Navratri, everyone is performing yajna, so I am also performing yajna. I am doing bhajan and having loud music for everyone, so everyone can, my neighbors can listen the music. They will get to know that I am performing yajna. Something is happening in my house that is so dharmic, so I am also a dharmic person. Then we have this intention in our mind and we are performing yajna. That yajna will become your rajasic yajna. Abhisandhayatu phalam dambharthamapi chaiva yat ijyate bharata shrestha tam yajnam vidhi rajasam. And when we perform this type of yajna, this is called rajasic yajna. So we should become sattvic person, as we have seen, that will lead us to the success. The main purpose of life is to get the knowledge about the God, and to know the God, to know the reality. We have to become sattvic, and slowly we have to become trigunatit. So we have seen what are the lakshanas or characteristics of trigunatit. Kailing gaistin gunane tanatito bhavati prabho. So Arjuna has already asked about the trigunatit state, what is that state and how to reach that state, everything, and we have seen in 14th chapter. Now in 17th chapter, how to reach to that stage, he is telling. So we have to perform our yajna, that should be sattvic, not rajasic, because in rajasic we have attachment, so we will have more pain, because the result of rajoguna is dukkham only. In 14th chapter we have seen. So if we will have so much attachment with the fruit, we are going to get dukkha, pain only. Maybe once we will get high marks, it is good for us, but at the same time, some other time, what will happen? We will not be able to get, if sometime we will not be able to get high marks, then we will have, because last time we got and now this time I am not able to get, then we will have pain. So to reduce our pain, to avoid our pains, we have to avoid the rajasic vrittis. We have to follow the sattvic one. So this is about the rajasic yajna. And for the example, we have jateshti yajna in the Vedas. This after performing this yajna, person can get kid. So for kids, people perform this jateshti yajna. So abhisandhayatu phalam, they have some fruit in their mind and they are doing this action. So this is called rajasic yajna. What about the tamasic? This is very interesting because it is some fun is there every time. So vidhihinam asrishtanam mantrahinam adakshinam shraddha virahitam yajnam tamasam parichakshate. Now opposite to this sattvic and rajasic both. Vidhihinam asrishtanam, first thing, vidhihin, without following the ordinance of shastras. They don't see the Shastras, they don't know the Shastras, even they don't try to know the Shastras, and just they are performing yajna, vidhihin, completely. They don't follow anything, just performing yajna, having some fire, some samhita, and just started yajna. Maybe sometimes Panditji also not there. So this is called vidhihinam asrishtanam. And in every yajna, in the end, we have to distribute some annam, some kind of annam we have to distribute. That is the rule in the yajna. But asrishtanam, this tamsik yajna, the people who perform this tamsik yajna, maybe they are not going to distribute any anna, any food, anything in the end. Asrishtanam, mantrahinam, adakshinam. Now mantrahinam and adakshinam, these two words, having the mantrahinam without mantra. So Panditji recites mantra. So without mantra means Panditji is not reciting well. But why? The reason is the devil himself, this yajman, this person who is performing yajna. Why? Because adakshinam. Adakshinam, without dakshina. We have to give some dakshina to Panditji. But these tamsic people, what is their strategy? Sometimes it happens in maybe you have observed this thing. Sometimes happens. People go to Panditji, they promise for 5,000 rupees after performing the yajna, but in the end, when they have completed wedding or something, some kind of yajna, what happens? They say, okay, I will give you only 3 or 2,000. So this happens with the thing, and in the yajna only they start fighting with Panditji. Now what Panditji, what he will do? He will not recite mantras well, half mantra, and half he is uttering, half he is inside in the kantha only. So like that. So this is called mantrahinam. Now Panditji will also not recite well, mantrahinam, and adakshinam, because you are not giving proper dakshina. And also then Panditji will have another appointment at the same time. He will come late or he will go very soon. So it happens. Why? Because we are not properly giving them dakshina. So dakshina is also important. When we are performing yajna, we should give dakshina to Panditji, and whatever we have done our commitment according to that only. So dakshinam, but in tamsik yajna people do. They don't give proper dakshina, or sometimes they do give dakshina, but their bhava, their feeling is like, why I have to do, I can recite all the mantras, why I'm asking Panditji and all. So these when we have these feelings while giving the dakshina, this becomes our tamasic yajna. So we should not have these feelings. Mantrahinam adakshinam shraddha virahitam yajnam tamasam parichakshate. Now third is saying shraddha virahitam yajnam. They don't have any shraddha, they don't have to do anything with the yajna. Why they are performing yajna? Because some other reasons. Maybe some minister is coming, I have to perform yajna in front of him to impress him, or to impress the society, to show the society that I am dharmic person. Just for these reasons they perform yajna. They don't have anything with the yajna. So mantrahinam adakshinam shraddha virahitam yajnam tamasam parichakshate. Now next we will talk about the tapa. So we have 3 types of yajna: sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. Now when we talk about the tapa in our Bhagavad-Gītā, then it has different meanings, because again, when we think about the tapa, we have only one image, that enter in the water and just sit in under the sunshine, and then it will become our tapa. Whatever we see on the televisions, we watched in the movie. So that is not the real tapa. That is a kind of tapa, but that is not only the tapa. Tapa, the main meaning of tapa is self-denial. When we are able to deny our mind, because our mind says so many things, do this, not do this. We know dharma, we know adharma. If we don't follow dharma, we follow sometimes adharma. Because our mind is saying, mind is forcing us to do. Then we have to we have to deny our mind. You should not do this. I am not supposed to do this. If the mind is saying, then also I am able to deny that mind. That is called real tapa. Now people will say, I can do, it is very easy for me. So tapa is very easy, but it is not easy. So Arjuna himself has said in 6th chapter, this mind, controlling this mind is like a controlling the air. So as we cannot control the air, similarly, we are not able to control our mind also. So this controlling of this mind is not easy. So he's saying, when we are able to deny our mind, when we are able to control our mind, that will become our tapa. So whatever you do, your actions, every action will become your tapa. Because when we are students, let's see, every time we are talking about the students or employees, because that then we can connect more. So if we are a student, what is our tapa? So our duty, whatever we are doing, our duty, our studies. And when we are studying, so many things are coming in between, so many problems, difficulties are coming. Our mind gets distracted again and again. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have WhatsApp, we have calls, we have parties, we have relatives, friends, everyone will come at that time, and then we should not engage with them. And that time also we have to study. That is the time when we have to deny our mind, and that will become our tapa. So tapa doesn't mean that we are sitting inside the water or we are sitting under the sunshine. That is not the tapa. But the real tapa is when we are able to deny our mind. Our mind will say, let's play for some time, let's watch the television, don't study right now. But that time we have to deny our mind. That is our tapa. If we are able to do that, we are able to follow the tapa. So what he's saying, there are 3 types of tapa, and this tapa he will tell at the level of body, at the level of speech, and at the level of our actions. So like manasa, mind, body, and speech. So 3 levels of tapa we have. And then he will divide this tapa again 3 levels, because at the level of speech we have tapa, then this tapa has sattvic, rasic, tamasic type also. So collectively it will have 9 different types of tapa. So first he will start with the shariram tapa, tapa of body. What are the tapas of body? Deva dvijaguru pragya pujanam shauchamajavam brahmacharya mahimsa cha shariram tapa uchyate. He's saying Deva dvija guru pragya pujanam. So what? To worship Dev, Dvij, Guru, and Pragya. So what is the Dev? Dev means the deities, all the Indra Dev, Vishnu, Shiva, all these deities, all these devatas are Deva, Dvija, and Shiva and Vishnu are the 3 Deva. They are the superior among all the devatas, and the other Varuna Deva, Vishnu Deva, and all other devas are like devatas, different devatas we have living in the Sargaloka. We know the concept. So now we have to worship these devatas, these deities daily. So Deva Dvija, because when we worship devatas, then with the anugraha of devatas, these devatas have superpowers. So these devatas also give us blessings. So in 18th chapter, Lord will tell about the 5 things. So to complete any work, if you want to, you have some goal in your mind, how it will come, it will fulfill. So we need 5 things. Adhishthanam tatha karta karanancha prathak vidham vividhascha prathak cheshta daivam chaivatra panchamam. So 5th thing he says daivam bhagya. So why when devata is with us? So whatever action we are doing, we need the blessing of devatas also. So if devata is not with us, then we will not be able to fulfill our work. We will not be able to complete our work. So if we want to complete our work without having any break, any difficulty, then it is very important that we should have the anugrah of Devata. That's why we should always worship these Devatas. Parasparam bhavayanta shreyah param avapsyatha. In third chapter also Lord has said, like Manushya, the human beings worship Devatas, they do yagya, they put samidha in the yagya, then Agni Deva, he carries all the samidha to the Sargaloka, he distributes the samidha among all the Devatas, and then Devatas also blesses us, Devatas bless us, the human beings. So we have to worship Devatas. So Deva Dvija, now what is the Dvija meaning? So Dvija means the Brahman. Dvija means who borns 2 times. So Brahmana, in the Brahmana we have Upanayan Sanskara. So after once they born normally, then they have Upanayan Sanskara. So it is called that if there is Upanayan Sanskara, then they have again the rebirth, maybe they have. So that's why they are getting births 2 times. So they are called Dvija. Like our teeth are also called Dvija, because once we have the teeth in the childhood, then all the teeth will replaced with the new. So these teeth are coming again 2 times. So these are called also as a Dvija. Similarly, the birds are also Dvija. Why? Once they come in the form of egg, then after breaking this egg, they come out of the egg. So they also have two birds. So these are called the Dvij. Now here the Dvij means Brahman. So we should always worship the Brahmans also, because who are the Brahmans? Because they know the mantra, they know the Shastras. So all the Brahmans who know the Shastras, they are following all the karma of Brahman, whatever should be performed by the Brahmana. If Brahmana, this person is following, then we should worship this Brahmana also. Deva Dvija Guru Pragya. Third is saying Guru. So Guru, we have like Diksha Guru and Shiksha Guru. So we get Diksha from some Guru. So like my Guru is Swamiji, Swami Govind Dev Ji, you can see him. So I have taken Diksha from him. So he is my Diksha Guru. So I should always worship him. So he is my Guru. Then again we have Vidya Guru also. I am learning Advaita Vedanta. So there are my Guru, different Gurus. So I should worship these Gurus also. This Diksha, Siksha Gurus also, Vidya. So from whom I am getting Vidya. So I should worship them also. So we all have these Gurus. So we should, or whatever we learn something, if we learn something from someone, then this person can become our Guru, and we should always worship our Guru. We should have some sort of respect towards the Guru always. Deva Dvija Guru. So this is our Sharirik Tapa. Why this is Tapa? Because sometimes it is not possible to worship every day. Maybe this time I have very busy schedule. Then also I have to worship Devatas. I have to worship Guru. I have to remember the Dvija Brahmana. If some Brahmana is coming to my home, that means I am busy. Doesn't matter, but I have to attend that Brahmana. I have to take care. I have to serve that Brahmana. Whatever he wants, I should fulfill the wish of Brahmana. That is my responsibility, because I have to worship Brahmana. So whatever situations will come, sometimes difficult situations will come, and that time also, if we are worshipping the Brahmana, Deva and Guru, this will become our tapa, because the circumstances will come. These are difficult circumstances, and we are not supposed to do that work, but still we are doing, we are managing somehow. Then this will become our Sharirik Tapa. So Vigna will come, difficulties will come, but then also we have to face these difficulties, and then it will become our Tapa. Deva Dvija Guru Pragya. Then fourth he is saying Pragya. So it is not like only Brahmans will be Pragya. That's why he is separating this word Pragya and Brahmana. So Pragya means highly intellectual people who have the knowledge. So whoever person, no matter he believes Brahmana, Vaishya, Shudra, Kshatriya, if he has knowledge, then this person should be worshipped by us. And this knowledge can be any type. If someone has the knowledge of physics and I don't have, then I should respect that person. I should have respect. So I should not think I am studying Shastra. So what is the need to worship a person who has some other field's knowledge? I have knowledge of my field. Other person have knowledge of his field. Then also I should, whoever has high knowledge, I should worship that person. So Vidyavan Sarvatra Pujyate, in all three lokas, even by the deities also. Devatas will also worship to the person who has Vidya, who has knowledge, who has intellectual power. So we should always worship the intellectual person also. Deva Dvijaguru Prajya Pujanam Shaucham Arjavam, and then Shaucham. Shaucham, cleanliness of mind and body. So here we are talking about the tapa related with the body. So cleanliness of body is very important. Sometimes we think, what is the need? I am worshipping God with my mind. Why should I take bath? So this cannot be a question. Why? Swamiji always says, till the time we need food, we have to perform all our daily work, all our nitya karma. Whatever nitya karmas will come, taking bath, doing rituals, performing yajna, agnihotra yajna, whatever things will come as a person, as our responsibility, we should follow. We should not think why we should do. We should follow as our duty and without seeking its fruit. So till the time we need food, we have to follow all the vidhi. We have to put tilak, we have to wear mala, we have to do japa, we have to use mala for the japa. We should have separate asan for doing our daily rituals, because we should not use same asan. Many of us in our home, we have only one asan. Mother will also use the same, the sister will also use the same, but it should not like that. So we should follow all the vidhi, vidhan. So people say, what is the need? Why we should do? What difference it will make? It will make difference till the time we have need of food. So if we have need of food, then we should follow everything. Once our body will become like that, we can live without water, without food, without air. That time we will become Brahmagyani. Then you can avoid the karma. But Lord in third chapter, Lord says these people also who don't need anything, air, water, food, then also they should perform yajna, because he himself, God is saying, Name parthasti kartavyam trishlokeshu kinchana. There is no duty, no responsibility for me. But then also I perform all the karma. So you need to perform your karma always. So these are the, and then brahmacharyam, ahimsa cha, brahmacharyam also. We should always try to control our indriya, our mind every time. So brahmacharyam, ahimsa cha, and non-violence. These are the sharirik tapa. Tapa related with the body. Then tapa related with the vak, like vani, when we are speaking. Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva vangmayam tapa uchyati. So anudvegakaram vakyam, we should not speak something, some harsh word which the words make other people feeling bad. So these words we cannot utter, never. Satyam, and we should always say truth. Priyahitam, and this should be dear to the person to whom we are telling. This should be truth, but that truth not like if someone has no eyes, then we can say you don't have eyes. This is truth, but this will not make any sense when you are saying to that particular person. So the truth should be satya, the truth should be truth, and it should be dear to the person also. It should not be harsh. So satyam priya hitam, and hitam also. Sometimes people People praise a lot, they admire us a lot. Oh, you are doing so good work, this. Maybe this person doesn't deserve all these things, compliments, but still we are doing. So we are just over rewarding that person. We are just praising that person so much. So this should also be not there, because this is not for beneficial for that person, because this person will have pride over the thing which he doesn't has maybe. So we should not do that also. So Satyam Priya Hitam Chaya, that should be beneficial to that person. We should say truth, we should say which is dear to the person, and we should say which is beneficial to the person. Swadhyaya Abhyasanam Chaiva, then Swadhyaya, studying Shastras, studying about the Puranas, these Ramayana, Mahabharata, this Swadhyaya is also important. Then Abhyasanam Chaiva, Abhyasanam, practicing the truth to whatever we are knowledge we are gaining. Abhyasanam Chaiva, Vangmayam Tapa Uchyate. These are called the Vangmaya Tapa, Tapa of our Vani, our speech. Shraddhaya Paraya Taptan Tapastat. Sorry, 16 shloka we have. The Tapa of Mana. Manaf Prasada Saumyatvam Maunamatma Vinigraha Bhava Samshuddhiritye Tat Tapomana Samuchyate. Now Manaf Prasada. First he is talking about the tapa of mind. What are the tapas we can perform with our mind? So first he is saying Manaf Prasada. Being happy always is a tapa. Now the question arises, how it can be a tap? I am happy, then why he is calling it tap? Because he is saying Mana Prasada Saumyatam, the constant happiness of mind. He is talking about the constant happiness. So the situations are coming which you don't like, then also you have to become happy. Maybe something happening, very, very tough situations are coming, you are struggling a lot, then also you have to be happy. This is the tapa. This is also the tapa. You should not cry in any situation. That is tapa. This is very difficult. Just think about the situation you don't want in your life, and suppose that situation is there in front of you, and you are living that particular moment, and then would you be able to smile? Would you be able to be happy? And that is not external happiness. He is saying Manaf Prasada, the happiness of mind. Internally you are happy. Circumstances are not according to you, but still you are happy. That will make your tapa. So that is also the tapa. Manaf Prasada Saumyatvam Maunamatma Vinigraha Bhava Samsuddhiritye Tapomana Samuchyate. And then the Maunam, he's talking in 10th chapter also, he has told about the Maunam Chaivasmi Vijnanam. So Maunam, we talk a lot. Sometimes there is no need to speak, but still we speak. So not speaking that time is also a tapa. Maunam, we should keep this fast. We keep fast on Ekadashi and all. We should have this fast, the Maunam also. This is also a kind of fast. So we should have this thing like the next 1 hour, I'm not going to speak anything. So we are not speaking. This Maunam is also very important. And this Maunam shouldn't be only restricted with the speech, but also the Maunam of all the Indriyas. We should not think about the mind, because he is telling this Maunam related with the speech, but the tapa he is explaining about the mind. So Maunam is not about the speech he is telling, but the mind, Maunam of mind. We should not think. Sometimes we don't speak much, but internally we are thinking a lot of things. So many things are going on in our mind, and we have a deep raga, the attachment, because we are thinking constantly about the same thing. So this is called tapa of mind, when we are able to just control our mind to not think anything. So we will think. We cannot just stop our mind, because mind is a form of thoughts also. There are thoughts to the mind. So we cannot, we are, as a human being, we are not able to control it completely, but still we can control the speed. How many thoughts are coming? You can just rest, have rest, little, so not hundreds of thoughts are coming at one time. You have some only thought of Bhagwan, you are thinking about the Shri Krishna. That can be the stage. So maunan chaiva asmi gun swadhyaya abhyasanam chaiva Vangmayan tapa uchyate, then manaf prasada saumyatvam. Then the third he's saying bhava sanshuddhi tat bhava samshuddhi. So when we have so many vikaras in our mind, anger, lust, greed, daily different, like some person is in front of us and we are having some dvesh feeling with that person. We don't like, we have hatred feeling. So that thing also not be there. How we are purifying our bhava, our feelings daily. We should observe daily how much love we are having for everyone, not for our friends, not for our colleagues, but for everyone. If we are having love, our prem is increasing, love for everyone is increasing, compassion, the feeling of compassion is increasing, karuna is increasing. That is called bhava samshuddhi. We are becoming more spiritual. That means we are becoming more spiritual. But if you don't have that feeling internally, you are not the real spiritual person. Maybe you have the knowledge of all the shastras, all the scriptures, but you are not a spiritual person. Then you become spiritual when you are internally purified. Manaf, so bhava sanshuddhi etat tapo manasam uchyate. So this is the manasik tapa. Now shraddhaya paraya taptan tapastat trividhan naraihi aphala kankshibhir yuktai satvikam parichakshate. Now he's telling about the satvik tapa. So what is the satvik tapa? Now he has told about the 3 levels of tapa: mind, speech, and the body. And now he's telling about the satvik, rastik, tamsik. So shraddhaya paraya tattam. So shraddhaya, when you are doing something, you do with the shraddha. Not like someone has told I have to do mala, then I am doing mala. Why? Dambhartham, to show others. Because other people are also doing mala, I will also do mala. He is doing 10,000 malas in one day, I will do 20,000. And next day I am going to tell that person, I have done 20,000 malas in one day. And these people will also appreciate you. Oh, you have done this much tapa, this is your tapa, you will get punya, and so on, so many things. They will admire you a lot. But what happens? 5 years, they spend 5 years, these kind of people spend 10, 20 years. But what happens in the end? Mala get polished, it is very shiny now, but their heart is as it is. They cannot control their mind. All the vikaras, lust, kam, krodh, lobh, anger, greed, everything is there in the mind only. But their mala is now shining. It is very shiny now. Why? They are doing 10,000 japas in the day, but their mind has nothing. It has no purification. So we should have this shraddha. When we have shraddha, and with the shraddha, because I am doing for my Krishna, for my Bhagwan, I should not think about how many mala I have done, but how much I was deep into the mala. When I was doing mala, how focused I was. That thing we should try to follow. Then aphalakankshibhir yuktai satvikancha parichakshate. And then aphala, we should not think what I will get out of this mala. I am just doing mala because I am expressing my love towards the Bhagwan. Satkarmana pujartham tapodambhena chaiva yat kriyate tadiha proktam rajasam chalamadhruvam. Now it's saying satkarmana pujartham, because maybe there is satkar, people will respect me. I am doing mala, I am doing tapa, so many tapa I have done, different types of tapa I have done. So people will respect me. They will think, wow, this person is so dharmic. That's why if I am doing tapa, this is called rajasic tapa. Then now in the next sloka, I will tell about the tamasic also. So now we have rajasic tapa. Another we have tamasic tapa. What is a tamasic tapa? So like we have this thing, we have already discussed karshayanta shariras. We are torturing our body. This is called tamasic tapa. These are not, the Lord will never expect these type of tapa, but we are performing these tapa, so these are the tamasic tapa. And then injure, make other people feel in trouble, and these things are also come under the tamasic tapa. So this is about the description of tapa. Now we have dana, different types of dana. How you are giving, when you are giving something, what should be your bhava? That is very important, because many times we give something and we have this pride, I am giver, I am very rich, I am this, I am that. So we should not have these things. So Lord is explaining about the three types of dana: sattvic dan, rajasic dan, and tamasic dan. First he starts with the sattvic one. दातव्यमिति यद्दानं दीयते नुपकारिणे देशे काले च पात्रे च तद्दानं सात्विकं स्मृतं. Datavyam is I should do, I should give this dana because this person is hungry, so I should give this dana. Then I am giving, I have this feeling of responsibility because I have money, I have extra food, and this person is hungry. So this is my responsibility now as a human being. I should feed that person. So this kind of dana is called datavyam. I should do. So this is sattvic dana. Then diyate anupakarane, and I have given something to this person because he is hungry. Then in future maybe I will tell him, I gave you food that time when you were hungry. Now this time you have to come my home and you do some work for me. This should be not, this expectation should not be there. Anupakarane, I have not given him anything, but this was my responsibility, so I did. So this thing anupakarane, we cannot say that I have done something for you. I should not show to that person. Deshe kale cha patre cha, and at the appropriate time, at the appropriate the place we are giving, and to the appropriate person we are giving this dana. That like the person who is not hungry, but you are giving him dana, like by forcing, you are forcing him to take my dana, to receive my dana, then it is not a correct dana. If this person doesn't need and he is not asking you, then why are you giving him dana? So this is not a right dana. The real dana, we should give dan to the brahmana, we should give dan to the gurukula students, we should give dan to the person who really needs that. And if we are doing dana to the person who is very rich, he is not brahman, he is not needy person, he is not a student also, then we are giving dana. This is not dana, we are just giving some prize or something gift to that person. We can say this is gift, not a dana. It is not a dana. So deshe kale cha patre cha, at the appropriate time, when maybe it is after eclipse, solar eclipse or lunar eclipse, if we are giving dana, so this is more appropriate time. Every time we can give, but if it is solar eclipse or something like that, then we should give dana. Maybe nobody is needy person, and so we have that time maybe patra we cannot find who needs that dana, or who is brahmana. Then also we should try to find, we should search around us, and we should search and find, and then we should give, and at the appropriate place also. Maybe we are going to Kashi, Vishwanath and some other dharmic places, then also we should give something to these panditji and other people around there. So we should give the dana. This is called sattvic dana. Then we have rajasic dana. What is the rajasic dana? Yattu pratyupakarartham phalamuddishya va punaha diyate cha pariklishtam taddanam rajasamsrutam. So when we have pratyupakarartham, I am doing upakara. So I am doing that something which I have expectation that I will get in return. So this expectation will make our dana rajasic. So if we are giving something to someone, we should not expect what I will get in return. Otherwise, it will become your rajasic dana. And with Diyate cha pariklishtam. We are not happy in the mind because we have only suppose we have only 10,000 rupees and we are giving dana of 1,000 and we are not feeling good. So this is also a rajasic dana, but we have to give dana because everyone is giving. Then if I will not give, then people will laugh at me. So I also have to give 1,000, 2,000. Then this dana will become your rajasic dana. So these are the rajasic dana. Then if you have adeshakali yad danam apatrebhyascha diyate asat kirtamavagyatam tattamasamudahritam. And if we are doing just opposite to the sattvic deshe kalesha patre, no matter there is lunar eclipse or something, I am not going to give dana. But at the time when no person he is not asking anything, that person is not a Brahman also, he is very rich also, then also we are giving the dana. This is all tamasic dana. Maybe he will misuse with our money. So sometimes we give money to the people, we don't know them, and maybe they will misuse the money, and sometimes we know that this person will misuse the money, then also we give dana. So this is the tamasic dana. And asatkritam avagyatam, without respect. I am giving, some brahmana has come to my home and I am just giving, like I'm not even prostrating that brahmana, I'm just giving with the pride, I have money, I'm giving you something. So this is without respect if we are giving. And with when we are giving something, we are saying some words also. Maybe why you come daily, next time I'm not going to give you anything, don't come daily. So if you are uttering these words and you are giving dana, this is completely tamasic, because you are not having any respect for the person to whom you are giving dana. So it is tamasic dana. So you should not do these things. Now the next is he will tell about the Om Tat Sat Iti. So he will tell about the name, the indicator of Paramatman. So everyone has some name. So Paramatma also has some words to indicate the Paramatma. So Om Tat Sat Iti Nirdesho Brahmanastri Vidhasmitaha Brahmanastina Vedascha Yagyascha Vihitah Pura. So we have noun, pronoun, and adjective. So Om, when we say Om, that is something noun. If I'm telling Kavita Verma, so this is my name. So this is something noun. Then if we cannot indicate with the person, I don't know the name, so I cannot indicate with the noun. So what I will use? I will use you or he, she, something like that. So then we will use pronoun. So that is tat, Om Tat. And when we don't know noun, pronoun, we just say, oh, pink suit, or a person who has specs, or the person who has watch. That, like that, if we indicate with some visheshana or with some adjective, that is called. So here the adjective for the Paramatma is Sat. He is Sat Sarupa. He exists every time. That's why it's called Sat. So Om Tat Sat. Om is noun, Tat is pronoun, Sat is adjective. So Om Tat Saditi Nirdesho Brahmanastri Vidhasmitaha. These are three indicators of Paramatma. And Brahmanastina Vedascha Yagyascha Vihitah Pura. And that's why the Brahmanas in Vedas also, every time mantra starts with the Om only. Om, Agni Meedhe and all. Then Tasmad Omityudahitya Yagidana Tapakriyaha Pravartante Vidhanoktas Tatatam Brahmavadinam. And that's why every time Brahmavadi, the people who believe that there is Brahma, they believe in Vedic culture, they always start all the tapa yajna action with the Om only. Tasman Om Utyudahitya. Then Tadityana Visandhaya Phalam Yajya Tapakriyaha Dana Kriyascha Vividha Kriyante Moksha Kankshibhi. And Tad Iti Abhisandhaya. Like people with after saying Tat, they start their karma, and without seeking they start Dan, Kriya and all other actions without seeking any fruit. They just want moksha. That's why they are performing. So without seeking any fruit, they start their karma with the tat word. And sadbhave sadhu bhave cha sadit sadbhave sadhu bhave cha saditye tatta yujyate prashaste karmani tatha sat shabda partha yujyate. So he's saying when we have something good happening with us, then this sad word used. Sadbhave and saditye tat prayujyate. That time use this sat word, and then prashaste karmani tatha sat shabda partha yujyate. And whatever auspicious actions we perform, then also this sat word is used. Yajne tapasi dane cha sthiti sadati chochate karma chaiva tadarthiyam sadityeva vidhiyate. So when we have devotion in yajna, like sacrifice, yajne dane, whatever we are doing, giving gifts or dana or austerities, when we have devotion, this is called sat. And any act, whatever work we are doing for such so for some good purpose, that is called sat only. Karma chaiva tadarthiyam. Tadarthiyam, whatever, if we are doing something for tad means that Paramatma, that Bhagwan, we are not doing for our selfish motives, that is called sat. And in the end, ashraddhayahutan dattan tapastatrividhan tapastattan kritan chayat asadityuchate partha nachatatpretya no iha. And just opposite means saying without shraddha, with the fruit, with the mind that I am getting this fruit after doing this. And this type of tapa, if we are doing, if this type of yagya, whatever action, if we are doing with this thing without faith, the shraddha word is very important, because shraddha Traya Vibhagi is saying. So if we are doing without faith, then we are it will become asat. Now he was telling about the sat. So this type of karma, everything will become asat completely. It will have no good fruit, nothing. So it is called asat. So now we have completed this chapter. So the Arjuna's question was, with the shraddha, if person is following the without following the ordinances, if person is performing something, so what kind of person he is, sattvic, rasic or tamasic? So Bhagwan is saying this person is good only because he has shraddha. Because in the end, what he said, ashraddhya, the person who is giving dan, yajna, tapa without shraddha, that person is not good. His work will become asat. So we will complete. Om Tat Saditi Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yogo Nama Saptadashodhyayaha. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you so much, Didi. So well explained. Such beautiful examples. Rightly said, Bhagwan bhav ke bhukhe hain. So attitude matters with all the actions that we add. It is the attitude that matters. And now that all of us have completed our second level, we are ready to move on to the level 3. And how can we contribute to this parivar is by giving seva. Didi has explained all these shlokas so well with such beautiful examples, everyday examples. She has cleared the mirror for us to now progress, as we always say, from tamas to rajas and rajas to sat. So let's put them to practice. Let's live Geeta after reading Geeta and helping in teaching Geeta. If we have any doubts, please raise your hand and do switch on your videos if there's any question. And in the meantime, I would like to remind all the sadhaks about our Ram Pratishtha app that has been launched by our IT team. It is an app where we can put in our offering of Hanuman Chalisa, keep adding to the offering of Hanuman Chalisa, which will finally be given to the lotus feet of Lord Shri Ram himself when he is brought back to Ayodhya in his birthplace. Kavita Didi is ready to answer any question that you all have. So please take this opportunity to clarify your doubt, raise your hand and switch on your camera if there is any doubt. I guess, Didi, you have done such a beautiful vivachan that everybody is reeling under that effect of those examples, and all of us now are aware that more than action, it is the attitude, it is the faith that matters. So I guess we do not have any doubt, Didi. So very well explained. Thank you so much. Such a lovely session we had, and we are so ready to. I'm very, very thankful for all the sadhaks who have joined. I'll take this opportunity to thank the IT team and our tech team who works behind the scenes to make this session successful. Gopal Bhaiya is always there helping us out to make this session success without any problems, without any obstacles. Thank you, sadhaks, for joining every week, week after week. Thank you for being part of this. Mamta Didi, can you please switch on your video also, Didi? Please unmute yourself. Yes. And you can ask your question, Didi. Yeah.
See, first 12th, 15th chapter were not easy, but I managed to learn them. But other chapters with my all work in the house, etc., etc., it is becoming a bit difficult. So how to learn these shlokas means, can you give me a bit of idea?
Like always we say in class also, sometimes people ask, so we have one answer. If you are doing daily parayana, if you are reading the entire entire chapter daily once at least,
okay,
you will be able to memorize all the shlokas.
Okay. Thank you so much, Didi, and well explained, Didi. Thank you so much.
Yes, Mamta Didi, yes, Kavita Didi, karat abhyas hai, jadmati hot sujan is rightly said, and abhyas, there is no shortcut, Didi, no shortcut. We have to do it every day, and that's the best way to go about it. Thank you everyone for joining. Please do continue being a part of this parivar. Move on to level 3, 6 more chapters to come, and then level 4. So please be ready for your third dham yatra. Please be part of it. Give seva to this parivar. Whatever time given to you, please do that. And now let's bring this session to a close and offer this entire session to the lotus feet of Lord Krishna himself. For that, I will request Purnima Didi to please come forward. Purnima Didi is from Nagpur. She is a homemaker, and she has been providing seva as a tech in technical team. She is providing her seva for attendance and for calling. So Didi, please come forward for the closing prayer.
Jai Shri Krishna. Yogesham Satchidanandam Vasudevam Vrajapriyam Dharma Samsthapakam Veeram Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you so much, Didi. We will now play the Hanuman Chalisa. Gopal Bhaiya will play the Hanuman Chalisa for us. So please sit through the Hanuman Chalisa. Be with us. Let's all bring our divine energy to this Hanuman Chalisa and chant this Chalisa together. Gopal Bhaiya.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसतिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज संवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतई सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर है सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरना, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय।
Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman. Thank you so very much, respected sadhaks, for joining. Please do come back next week and do spread the word about our parivar. Spread this light. Tomorrow we are going to start the 26th batch of L1. Spread light about it. Let Geeta ji reach to as many as possible. Thank you